What's up everyone and welcome to another Genshin video. So, are you a new player like me and you really don't know who to wish on in terms of the double banner? You're stuck between Eula and Albedo and you watched plenty of YouTube videos like I've watched plenty of YouTube videos just to decide on who to actually wish on, because I have been debating between Albedo because he's getting a new sword, a Cinnabar Spindle, and Geo is going to be buffed a lot with the new artifact set and everything, and like everything is leading towards Albedo being a really good character. But Eula is also one of the best physical DPS games in the game. She's a hyper carry. This is all me from. I don't have Eula or Albedo. I don't have either of them because I'm a relatively new player. I played only like for a couple months, but from everything that I've watched, that's what I've learned. Now, in terms of deciding, okay, so hopefully I can help you decide who you're gonna wish for. In terms of deciding, you need to first probably have an idea of who do you have in your party already, who do you have in your in the game. So in terms of in terms of main DPS characters, I would say I've got Hu Tao and Xiangling. I think those two are probably my main DPS characters. I've got a lot of support characters from Xingqiu to Fisher, to Thoma, Diana. Maybe the Traveler you could say is the main DPS, but I'm not really going to use him always. I'll probably use him as a support most of the time on Electro. And you have various other support characters as well. I don't really have too many Geo characters that are really good. Like Ningguang I have, but I got Ningguang only recently, so she's on C0. Xiangling is also one of my main DPS, but she's also on C0, so I don't have any constellations for her. So basically, Hu Tao is probably my only really main DPS character if you would look at that. In terms of constellations, the other 4 stars don't have many. I have constellations on Diana and Fisher, who really they synergize well with Eula. As a team pair. In terms of Albedo, I need better Geo characters. I don't have constellations on Ningguang. If I did, maybe then I would be leaning more towards Albedo, because then I can at least build that Geo team with Goro to come as well. And then you kind of get like a better Geo team. But at the moment, I kind of need also another strong Cairo character so that I can also do certain domains to get artifacts. Now, like, one of the other reasons is to get Hu Tao's artifact, which is the Crimson Witch of Flames. I basically need strong Cairo characters, because without that, I can't really beat this domain at the high level. I just don't have my team that's capable of doing that at the moment, and Eula could potentially help me beat the domain to be able to try and get the Crimson Witch of Flames, the legendary artifact sets at the higher levels. Because apart from, if you were to look at my Cairo characters, right, I've got only Diana and Chi who are the strong ones. I do have Kea, he's fine, but I haven't leveled him up too much. But I don't have any other strong Cairo characters. I won't be able to get a strong. I won't be able to get really good artifact sets for Hu Tao if I don't have a strong Cairo. And obviously, by the time I joined, missed out on a lot of Genshin in terms of Ganyu, who is a really strong Cairo character as well, probably one of the best in the game. But like, I think for me personally, I think I'm gonna go wish for Eula. For yourself, I think make a decision. Look at your squad and see what do you want to go for. Do you need a defensive character? If you need a defensive character and you have a lot of DPS characters already with strong constellations as well, like if you already have Xiangling and you have a couple of constellations on her, you have Hu Tao that you managed to get in the recent banner, if you have Diluc, and someone like, I don't know, you could have various other, you might have a Raiden Shogun as well. If you have strong DPS characters, then you could probably skip on Eula and probably go for Albedo. But if you don't have strong DPS characters, then I think you could probably go for Eula. Obviously, Eula, she gets better at high investment, so you're gonna have to spend a lot in terms of resin and everything, and really work hard. If you're like a free to play like me, then you have to work hard on like trying to get better artifacts, trying to level up, get better talent levels and everything. So it's going to take a long time, but I mean, it's worth it. It's part of the grind. If you want to go for Albedo, because you need a defensive character, then I would go for Albedo. Also because with the upcoming Geo boost, you can pair him up with Goru, get more Geo damage. If you get Artaki Ito as well, 3 Geo players in a team. If you already have a Ningguang, so you could probably make a very Geo team as well. And there will be probably more things in the Spiral Abyss, everything that will lean towards Geo as well in the future with the way MiHoYo are carrying out their operations. In terms of, I think another thing that you should probably do is give the test run a go, because I think that would probably give you a better idea. Now I haven't given it a go yet. I'm going to give it a go in this game and see. Probably I'll add it in this video as well. Give the test run a go and you'll be able to understand whether these players are kind of worth it for you or not, whether you like their play style. So give it a go, see how it goes, and let me know what you guys think. So we are going to give the test run a go as well. I'm going to try out Albedo first of all, see how he does, and then after that I'll try Eula. Another reason I'm wishing on this banner is because instead of skipping this banner is because I want Bennett as well. He's a really good player to get. So let's start Albedo. So his flower. Now I should probably switch Albedo because he most of the time. Oh, let's try the burst. See, that's the other issue. Okay, so I should probably switch. Let me go back in. See, that's the other thing. His burst, you see how you like just suddenly just elevator jump, which it has happened now twice with me just like accidentally doing it, which can be kind of a bit annoying at times, to be honest. How do we say this? Like, look at his elevator, right? If I put it on here, if you happen to jump on top of this, you suddenly get a boost. Now, this isn't really helpful if you're in the middle of like smashing a lot of opponents and then suddenly you just go and you're like, whoop, you gone up. Alright, we're gonna give him another go. Just give him another go, try it out. So I'm gonna put this here. Obviously you get particles. Use his ult. Put Xiangling because I'm mostly going to be attacking with her. Swap out again. And then use Xiangling's burst. Swap it to Albedo's burst. Now obviously I don't know too much of the combinations, etc. So I'm probably doing the combinations, etc. Like he's moving combinations wrong. But as a new player, you want to be able to like understand whether this play is right for you or not. Alright, so we gave Albedo a try. It was alright. Let me now give Eula a try and see what happens. Alright, so we're gonna give Eula a try. So we're gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So obviously she has Lisa as a Pyro, but we're gonna put Lisa's this thing. This skill. 1, 2. Alright, so having played one round of Eula, it seems a bit more harder to try and like get an understanding of how exactly her skill works. Like what? Like I need to understand her movement a bit more. Like it's way more complicated than I thought. To be able to understand how exactly she does.
Eye for an eye.
And I'm going like 5 at 1.
More speed. Rack and ruin. More speed. Ha! The odds are against us. Crush. Flood of frost. Eye for an eye.
Oh, there you go. So, with regards to Eula, it obviously there's a bit more to understand about her, and to be able to try and kind of like get used to her playstyle, it takes a bit more compared to someone like Albedo, because Albedo is not going to be on the field too much. You can't deploy his skill, deploy his burst, and then you switch to another player. With Eula, mainly because she's a physical DPS, you're going to be playing her mostly, so I kind of need to understand her playstyle a bit more, but that I think I'll learn it a bit more better compared to I'll learn it a bit more better when I play her more often. But then again, this is all assuming that I manage to get her. That's a different story in itself. But yeah, let me know who you are thinking of getting. She seems a very strong character. Like there were a few instances where I was able to like actually time her rotation properly, but apart from that, it will take some, I guess, effort and practice to be able to get it. But when it clicked, it was really strong attacks. So that's something I guess I have to see. We'll see. I think I'm going to go for Eula mainly because I just need like another strong DPS so that I can have it in my second team as well when I do the Spiral Abyss. So I have Hu Tao in one team and Eula in the second team. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Obviously, I could be really unlucky and not get Eula at all in terms of my wishes. Currently I have 4,000 Primo Gems. So we'll see how it goes, but I could get really unlucky as well. So I mean, you guys check it out. See what you want. Try the player out, because I think trying the player, using that play style, you'll be able to understand a bit more better. Does this player actually fit you? And also have a look at what you need. Do you need a defensive character, or do you need a DPS character? If you answer those two questions, then you should be able to figure out who you want really. The Cinnabar Spindle, you should be able to find, like, there'll be characters in the future who will also be able to like use that sword. Obviously, it is going to be Albedo's best in slot and probably mostly tuned towards him. So that could probably push you towards getting Albedo maybe. But that can be used for someone else as well. Like, that's what will come. There will be a time that will be useful for someone else as well. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Let me know who you are wishing for. If you are new, do hit the subscribe button. I'll be doing a lot of Genshin shots of players I get, so you guys will also be able to see. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that like button as well, because we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost reaching 900, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and let me know who you're wishing for. And until then, I'll see you all in another video. Peace out.